Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of Technology Lab. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all a stock that is about to go crazy tomorrow and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped the stocks of interest in the comment section of our last video, right after the intro. Y'all, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, alright? So let's get started right off the bat. We got the SPY over here. And in my last video, I told y'all to watch the SPY for potential turbulence at around at around 4,500. It got to 45.20 and we didn't see a drop all the way back down over here. We didn't see it, and that was a bit surprising to me. It just kept going sideways and sideways, and it doesn't look like it wants to drop. I think that we're just gonna continue in the same direction. It's gonna be a slow rise all the way up to 45.80 by the end of the week. All right, so definitely watch the market for that move. The trend is bullish. Short sellers try not to fight the trend. I know it's tempting. It's just I don't think it's worth it. Just go with the flow. All right, just go with the flow. So it's my very honest opinion on the overall market. Now, the stock that all of y'all should be keeping in your watches for tomorrow, that stock is MAR. All right. No, not MAR. No, it's not. It's BRKB. Berkshire Hathaway. All right, Berkshire Hathaway, not MAR. The reason why I want to share this one with you is because of the pattern on the 4-hour time frame. It's right over here. There is a very clean flag right there. That looks like that is literally like about to break out. It's right on the edge. If it hasn't broken out already, I may have drawn this line a little bit lower. I think I did, but it doesn't matter. It's right there. Definitely keep this one on your watches for a move up to, at first, 293, right over here. All right, like in that most $300 by the end of the week. All right, so just watch this one for a breakout and a run. Do not be surprised to see something that looks like this, where we run like that to 293, and then we drop back down to 289, and then we continue that way. Don't be surprised to see that. It can happen, and it may happen. So just don't be too mad. I know we'll be frustrated. We all want to see this thing just go straight up. Like after here, we just want to see a nice steady run all the way up to 300. That would be fantastic, and I would like that a lot if it did. But you cannot ignore the fact that this could also happen. Both could happen. So just be vigilant for that and watch the stock for next week. Okay, so that's the stock for the video. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. Again, y'all always ask some wonderful questions, so we're going to address them right away. The first one that we're going to address is ROKU, Roku. And in regards to Roku, I have not traded the stock a lot since I shared it after this. Since I shared it over here, last time I shared it was right after this bullish Harami. I think it was right after that. But it hasn't been doing much. Like it teases, looks like it wants to go higher, and then immediately there's a sell-off that follows. It's been struggling for a while. I haven't been touching the stock like at all. And I've just been watching it, trying to see exactly what it's trying to do. Right now, I don't have high expectations on it. I think it's just gonna consolidate over here all the way until like earnings. I think it's just gonna be at 335, and then earnings shows up, and then earnings is gonna decide where it wants to go next. And again, holding through earnings is 150% gambling and the fastest way to lose all of your money overnight. I don't do it, and I don't recommend people do it. If you're gonna do it, go small. And again, you still have a lot of time to decide whether you want to do that or not. Earnings is on, I think it's on the 3rd. Yeah, on the 3rd after hours. So you still got time to decide whether you want to gamble your money or not. I don't do it. Just it's not worth it. But definitely keep this one on your watches. It's gonna consolidate and eventually it's gonna tell us where it wants to go. The next one that we're going to talk about, and since we're talking about earnings being gambling, let's talk about Snap. Somebody asked about Snap. What is Snap going to do? First and foremost, I feel really sad for anybody who bought YOLO calls on Snap before Friday, because on Friday the stock just got annihilated. Look at this. Like as soon as earnings hit, immediate drop, negative 20%, and then it faded down some more. This is not good. This is really not good. When a stock does that, for example, let's go over here. I'm gonna pick a really good example for y'all. Let's see Amazon. All right, let's check out Amazon. So when Amazon had this thing right here, nasty drop, just nasty drop. It bounced a little bit and then immediately collapsed for like 3 weeks. And I honestly don't have any different expectations regarding Snapchat. I think we're gonna follow that same trend. I think we're gonna go over here and then drop and then bounce. All right, a drop towards $50 is ideal, and then the rebound later on is fine. If you're some people might be like looking at this as a good deal, and it is. It's a better deal than what it used to be before. But you want to be patient. Earnings just happen. You want to wait and watch the dust settle. All right, before you start buying your stock for a long term. For you long term investors out there, and for traders, especially options traders, you want to be very patient with this. Again, the stock is not gonna run away. Like I'm pretty sure that we're gonna follow this trend right here. Like I'm pretty sure. I won't be touching the stock at all. Not to the long side. Definitely not to the long side so soon. Short side if the opportunity presents itself. If I see it like rolling over, then I may go short to $50. But that's my very honest opinion on the stock. So just be watchful of that and be careful with that stock. Now, the next one that we're going to address, that stock is, somebody asked me to do a recap on MAR. All right, that's why MAR was in my head. So this is MAR, and I share this one with all of you over here. After this flag, the flag broke. The stock sort of kind of performed. I think I shared it over here at 153. It went a little higher towards 160. But this move was kind of choppy, and I'm pretty sure the options didn't move, so that was kind of disappointing. But where is this thing going to go next? I think it's just gonna consolidate all the way into earnings, kind of like what I expect of Roku. I don't have any high expectations of the stock. I'm not touching it. I'm not in it, and yeah, we'll just have to see what happens to earnings. Again, I expect consolidation in this box all the way into earnings, and then earnings is gonna actually take it out of the box. It's either gonna like push it all the way up to like 165, and then maybe we might see a run to 170, or it's just not gonna go anywhere. That's what I think about the stock. But yeah, now in regards to, somebody asked about mRNA, Moderna. All right, where is Moderna going to go? I honestly have no idea. On Thursday, it showed something really nice along with BNTX. We were watching it. I was watching it for sure, especially after BNTX showed something very interesting. I saw this thing, this sending triangle right over here, right there. All right, it looked really good. It looked like there was about to be some excellent magical unicorn news after hours right over here on Thursday, but instead we actually did get the news. We did get the news. I bought 2 YOLO calls over here for $400 right here at the close at 3:39. $400. The news hits on Thursday night at 8 p.m. but the stock didn't move, and then the next day the stock opened lower, which was very aggravating, and I had to get out of that immediately because it's just not what I wanted to see. I lost like $350 on that. And yeah, which is really aggravating. I was thinking that the thought behind it, the other reason behind it, again, as I said, BNTX looked good. BNTX was showing this thing right there. Let me actually change this to the 15 because it's just cleaner. Yeah, it was showing a bullish pennant. Somebody in the Discord mentioned it. We liked it. A lot of people traded it. I told everybody in Discord, watch BNTX for a move up to 300 pre-market right over here, and it moved really well. And I thought that the news on Moderna would propel both stocks, right? But instead, it just propelled one stock, and Moderna didn't even move, which was kind of aggravating. So some people bought YOLO calls both and made money on it. I didn't. I bought YOLO calls one, and I lost money on Moderna. So yeah, that's pretty much what my thoughts and opinions are. I don't think this thing is going to like go anywhere. I think it's just gonna consolidate over here. Um, yeah, that's my very honest opinion on that one. Another stock that I want to touch on is ATVI. And ATVI, we took a trade on it for, we've been in this one since Wednesday, and it looked really good. And this is what we saw. There was a bullish triangle right over here, right there. Okay, and we got in right here at the close. It dipped a little bit, kind of did a retest and it popped. It survived that little drop, and then the next day it started running. All right, it started running all the way over here after showing a bullish triangle on a 1 hour right over here. All right, so we got long on Wednesday. Some people added on Thursday as it was recovering back up over here. All right, and then we really added, I even added over here right on the break out over there. All right, and let me show you exactly like how we did in the Discord. So again, this is the gains from Friday, and this is from ATVI. I was up 3 grand from it. It would have been positive 3,000 if I didn't lose money on Moderna, but that is good enough. The next, somebody else made 6 grand on ATVI. The $79 call was the one we were holding, so shout out to you. Another person made $674 on ATVI, and somebody just posted their progress throughout the last month over here. Congratulations to you on your growth. Here is more ATVI gains. Again, the bought calls on the 20th, which was Wednesday, and then we started selling literally at that peak, at around like 9:30, which was, let me show you all that. We started selling like right over here, right there. This is where we started taking our money off the table, right? So let's go back over here. So somebody else made $3,400 on ATVI. Again, they were just accumulating and accumulating. So overall, Friday was a good day, apart from Moderna, which kind of like killed my mood. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the stock. Where is it gonna go next? I have like one runner on ATVI still, that I do think is gonna go higher. I have just one runner on there. It may consolidate a little bit and then continue towards like $83. So this is definitely something to watch. Overall, big picture, it's still oversold. Like, it's been demolished for a very long time, and I don't think it's gonna roll over quite yet. So we may see a pre-anticipatory run towards earnings before we see this thing. I don't know. I'm not gonna guess the direction where it's gonna go. Earnings, we're gonna figure out after earnings. All right. Try not to gamble through it. Again, as I say, holding through earnings, 150% gambling. So just it's just not worth it. All right. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot. It allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you'd like to be part of our private Discord community, you can find that as the very first link in the description of the video below. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma at Better Knowledge Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less. for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Paternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.